Hello, and welcome to this new excerpt from the FMC Digital Power BI training. In this illustration, we will use an inductive pedagogical approach, also called learning through mistakes, to clearly highlight the difference between reference queries and duplicate queries in Power Query. We'll start with a business scenario, building a report to track the achievement of objectives by client and by product category. We're working from an ERP export that contains only two fact tables, the sales table and the objectives table. As you can see, we don't have any dimension tables. Everything is embedded in the sales table: product codes, product names, product categories, and clients. This format prevents us from creating a fully relational model that's usable for reporting. In Power Query, I select the sales table, right-click, and choose Reference to create a new linked query. Next, I click on Choose Columns and select only the columns needed to create the client table: client code, client name, and client type. I remove duplicates to keep only unique values. I follow the same process to create the products and product categories tables. When I look at my Power BI report, I notice that in 2024, the overall achievement rate is below expectations, at only 62%. Sales are falling behind their objectives over several consecutive months, indicating a general underperformance. To optimize the data model, I go back to Power Query and decide to trim the sales table by removing redundant columns that are now stored in the dimension tables, including product name, product category, client name. This step helps reduce the size of the fact table and improve load performance. To do this, I select the following columns: client name, client type, product name, and product category. Right-click and choose Remove Columns. And here's the problem: my dimension tables stop working because removing these columns from the source also breaks the reference tables. So my initial approach was not the right choice. In Power Query, a query created by reference remains tightly linked to its original source. This means that any change made to the source query, such as deleting a column, will immediately affect all dependent queries. In contrast, a duplicated query is an independent copy. In our case, removing the in-sales columns directly impacted the reference dimension tables, which broke the model relationships and caused the visuals to stop working in Power BI. In conclusion, independent copied and non-referenced queries should have been created to build my dimension tables.